Hi, my name is Khan. In these two films that we have watched has some similar plots. The title of the films that watched before are 2 plus 2 equal to 5 and What is a machine? The similar plots that appear in these two videos are the teachers just accept those students' answer and unaccepted the answer that given by those students whom did not follow the rule. The moral value from this film that we watched are talking about different person got different answer. The teacher need to learn to accept different kind of substitution.
Hi, my name is Sojian Chuan. The title we choose are 2 plus 2 equal to 5 and What is a machine? The reason I choose these videos because they emphasize on education. These videos carry strong message about education. The first video advises students to not follow their right if they are obviously correct but not just follow other else. The second video is published to remind students to learn for understanding but not for exam and advise teachers to don't teach students with stubborn and fixed ways.
My name is Teo Ming Hong. The first video that I reviewed is talking about a student just testify with his teacher and killed by a simple question that 2 plus 2 is equal to 5. For this video, my reflection is to show how sometimes people don't want to do what right because they are scared of consequences. The boy stays true to what he believed in, even though he was threatened multiple times by the teacher. At the end, the boy made an effect to the student that shows that his success is changing the mind of another by staying true to what is true. The second video that I reviewed is talking about what is machine from the movie of 3 Idiots. The movie started is showing a professor of university is asking the question what is a machine to his student. My reflection of this video is we should not memorize all the keyword or definition from the book. We should study smart or study hard. We study in university, we must know how to study easier so that can get better result from exam. Study has many ways. One of the ways is highlight the keyword and point that think the meaning of keyword and point that you easier to understand, not just replace the book from the book that will become others and forget pressure from study. This also will cause some students have to study because of just memorize all the words from the book. So it's just an example for us to study, don't just memorize for exam. We must learn more useful knowledge for our future.
Hi, my name is Wang Jihong. In the first video, 2 plus 2 equal to 5 is talking about a teacher forcing his students to remember that 2 plus 2 equal to 5. The children were forced to repeat the phrase after him and treat it as a truth that cannot be denied. The student who opposed this idea was killed, which caused the remaining student not dare to oppose it but follow it. At the end of the video, a student write down the equation 2 plus 2 equal to 5 in his notebook and then write the correct one 2 plus 2 equal to 4. This scene signified that despite people are suppressed by authority, mind of people can never be changed. In this video, the message they try to convey is that we should stand for what is right. We have to stick what we believe and don't let other people twist the truth. In the second video, What is a machine? The lecturer asked his student what is a machine. A student named Rancho was selected by a lecturer to define a machine. He defined the machine with a simple and understandable language, but lecturer does not like it. While another student defined a machine with a complete definition from the textbook and the teacher was satisfied. This video symbolized the education system in most countries. Students are taught to memorize the knowledge they learn at school to get a good result in their exam. As a student, we should not memorize knowledge but understand it. The person receive a good result in exam by cramming only prove they are good at memorizing but not at understanding. In brief, understanding is much better than memorization. Understanding helps us to gain knowledge and help us to apply knowledge in the real world situation. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Lao Zhen Chao. In this world, nothing is correct or wrong. This depends on the person. Maybe someone feel this is right, but other person notice that is wrong. Arguing right or wrong are very useless. In the first video, I saw 2 plus 2 equal to 5 video. A teacher teach his class about 2 plus 2 equal to 5. This equation maybe most of the people look uncommon, as the solution of the equation is wrong. This is because our primary school teaches us 2 plus 2 equal to 4. If primary school teach us 2 plus 2 equal to 5, maybe we will feel that is the right answer. In this video, I saw a bravely student stand up and say 2 plus 2 equals to 4, and because of his brave, he did. I very admire this student. If me, I won't stand up and say the right answer and just follow the answer what the teacher say. In the end, one of the students hesitated the answer of the equation and wrote down 2 plus 2 equals to 4 because maybe he believed that his answer was right. From the video, I had learned that no such as right or wrong. It's useless to argue the right or wrong and cause us into a dangerous situation. If you need to survive in this current and unbearable world, the best way is just keep quiet and insist for your right answer. The second video that I saw is what is the machine. A teacher asked his student what is machine. One of a student smiled, and teacher asked the student why he smiled. The student said the studying engineering was his childhood dream, and he felt happy to be there. After that, the teacher asked the student for the definition of a machine, and the student used the simple word to define the machine, but the teacher was very disappointed for his answer. After a while, another student defined with professional word. The student was satisfied with his answer. Therefore, the student who used simple word didn't understand why teacher will give different reaction on the same question with different word. The teacher suggests the student who use simple word to use more professional word, but the student said it was useless. In this short video, I realized that simple word or professional word are the same because the word used to represent the meaning is same. But using different word, I think these argue are very useless because whatever you use, what word or language, but the purpose are same, is to let other people who listen to you understand what you say and what you want to represent to him. If other people can understand what you want to present to him, that's enough. No need to argue about what word or language you are using.
Hi, my name is Chan Qifeng. My reflection regards short video 2 plus 2 is 5 is we all as a student shouldn't always follow what is being taught to us. In the short video, one student protests about the concept and suggests 2 plus 2 is 4, not 5, but due to his lack confidence to believe his answer is right, he then give up and just sit back then listen what just taught by his teacher. It shows that we need to have a strong self-confidence to believe our decision and never give up. Then the other student stand out and start his protest after the student. What difference between these two students is he is more aggressive and do not give up until the last second. It shows that we should not yield to the strong force easily. If we all don't dare to voice out our disagreement, what we will face is the stronger force will take over our privilege and rule the world. My next reflection regarding the short film The Machine is from the movie 3 Idiots. The conclusion is we should study smart but not study hard. In the first scene, you can see that the professor asked the student Rancho to define what is the meaning of machine. Rancho replied in an easier way to understand but get rejected by the lecturer, but accepted the other reply according what is written in the textbook. In my opinion, we shouldn't study by just memorizing all the keyword or definition. To study efficiently, we can study it by turning it into easier way to understand so that we can remember it forever. We as a student shouldn't just study for exam. What we have learned might be a piece of useful knowledge for our future. Thus, if we just memorize but don't understand what is the meaning of the keywords, it will be a waste for your whole journey in study, because what we have studied or learned cannot be applied in the real life.
Hi, my name is Lee Cheng. The first short film, which is 2 plus 2 equals to 5, it is a very special short video for me. This is a very interesting short video as there are a lot of thoughts that we could think about, and we can also put ourselves in that situation and think what we will do at that situation. When I watch this video, there are a few characters that we can separate into. First, there's a headmaster, the teacher, and the 3 top students. The reason that I classified them into the same groups is they have the same personality, which is listen to the superior character. They will just listen to whatever they were commanded or to do so. The teacher will just teach the student about 2 plus 2 equals to 5, but not thinking about if it is correct. The second one is the first student to ask. He will stand out to ask, but he will still listen to the teacher if he is told again to do so. He's not firm on his own position, even if he knows that his answer is the correct one. The third one is the student who died for the correct answer. He stayed firm on his own position and didn't change, even though being threatening. Nowadays, many people might think that it is pure stupidity, but I think that this is what the society lacks now. We're scared to speak the truth. The truth is different from what the others think of. This made us think who we would be at that situation. Is the truth enough for us to use our life to secure? If we speak the truth, we might lose our job, or do we still do it? From this video, I really learned how and who I want to be in the future, and also who should I react in that situation. For the second film, it is about a question that students, educationists, and even parents will ask. Do we follow the marking scheme words by words, or stupid answers are okay for some questions? It's true that if you can memorize the whole textbook, it will show that you read your textbook well, but do you really understand it? We cannot ignore that some of the people has different ways to learn and different ways to understand. Just as the main character said, I tried it simply, but it didn't work. A very important thing is machines are made for our life to be more simpler, easier, and more comfortable. And books are written for us to understand, to learn. So, for me, if teachers just limit students only for the marking scheme, I think it is not suitable and not fair for each and every one of them. Everyone has their own way to learn and understand, and it must be respected. If I'm in the main character's situation, I'll be very unhappy and upset about it. This video also made me think a lot about myself and ways of learning. Does keep on memorizing really help us in our studies, or to study smart and complete understanding will make me excel in my life and future career?
Hello, my name is Lim Zhefeng. From the first film, I realized that the world is lack of telling the truth and weed out some unnecessary misunderstanding. Sometimes we also need a good reaction in that situation for our safety. And I realized that the world is cool because sometimes they will hide about the truth for their life, but they are always have some brave people stand out for the justice. And I will always respect for these brave people. From the second film, I learned that we cannot just follow and remember the knowledge from the textbook for the exam, because sometimes they are not only have one answer. The answer should be find out by ourselves. We should understand with our own knowledge and heart for our future. Thank you.
Hey guys, my name is Dui Kang. Sometimes a correct answer for someone is a wrong answer. In the first video, 2 plus 2 equal to 5, a teacher taught his student about 2 plus 2 equal to 5. This equation looked uncommon as the solution of the equation is wrong. This caused the sting among students in the class. Eventually, one brave student stand up and confront his teacher's answers. However, both of them keep insisting their politically correct answer. and this finally caused the death of the brave student. After the tragic incident, the class became silent, and all the students wrote down the equation of their teacher in their notebook respectively. In the end, one of the students he stated the answer of the equation and wrote now 2 plus 2 equal to 4. For this video, I learned that in reality, the correct answer is not always correct in particular event. It's useless to agree of their for the right when it will eventually cause us into a dangerous situation. Instead, we have to keep quiet and decide for our right answer. That's the best way to succeed in their cruel work. In the second video, what is machine? A boy who try to answer the definition of machine in an easy and understandable way, but get rejected by the professor. Instead, another student in the class won the compliment for the professor because his helpful and difficult definition for machine. The professor also humored the boy who taught the simple meaning. In the end of video, as the boy turned back to the seat in order to take their book and begin asked by professor why he returned to his seat. He spoke to the professor with long and difficult definition of book, and the professor cannot understand it at all. For this video, I learned that simple is beautiful. We don't have to complicate anything to make ourselves free, how and high understand. The more important thing in conversation is to make people understand us. Therefore, this can avoid many confusion and misunderstanding among our family member, friends, and even teachers. Thank you.
My name is Zhong Jinghui from D4. The value of I learned in this video is lack of expression their answer. If telling the truth, it may hurt others. We must be brave to tell the truth so that other people will determine that is whether it is correct or wrong. The second idea I can find when a person strongly believes something, it will influence another person to follow you and try to make change to the person concept. We must determine what is correct and wrong, like the student at the end in this video. We must learn how to follow our truth instead of following other people's ideas. The second video is what is a machine. From this video, I can learn about we cannot just memorize textbook, because we must understand what is a machine. If you memorize textbook, you don't know what mean is it, and you will forget as soon as possible. In this lesson, if students understand something without remember, it can help increase their knowledge and good for our future. This teach me about before examination, I will try to understand without remember. It can help me to get better result. We must study smart, not study hard.
Hi guys, my name is Ng Kong Jun. In the first video, that the name of that video title is 2 plus 2 equal 5. The story is talking about a teacher and the whole class of students. While the teacher was inside the class, he used the chalk write 2 plus 2 equal 5 at the blackboard. He told whole class that 2 plus 2 will equal 5 and need them accept this answer, then note down in their own notebook. Ever it is wrong, but a few of students let the teacher know that his answer is wrong, need to change into 4. The teacher didn't listen their words, still strongly stand at his own side, say that 2 plus 2 must equal 4. Those students that reject teacher answer keep standing at their own mind, still strongly accept the answer must equal to 4, not equal to 5. One of the students stand out and reject the teacher's answer and show the whole class of students how to get 4. The teacher is very angry at that time and called the top students in their school to the class. They stay and answer the question of some. They also say the same answer as the teacher answered. The teacher write the answer and tell the student to write the correct answer, but that student still write his own answer that he feel correct. Last but not least, the boy unluckily killed by the top student because the answer that he write is not accepted by the teacher. Even the answer of teacher is wrong. As we can know that the similar cases in this video also appear in our daily life. Some government in different countries, even they have do something that is wrong also, like the teacher in the video strongly accepted the things that do are right. Some person like the student in the video give the suggestion to the government that they do something wrong, but some of the government didn't listen to them and keep into the prison or kill them even they are not at the same right. For my suggestion, the government or didn't need to listen anyone suggestion they are right, not unaccepted the suggestion and let them suffering. It will be not good for our own country and our future will be more worse. And the second video, the title is What is Machine? This video is talking about the student and the lecturer. The lecturer asks all the students what is machine. The major character used a simple way to explain what is machine, but the lecturer didn't accept his answer and defined it as wrong. Other students stand out and answer the question by using all the words they've been given in the book. The lecturer accepts the answer of that student, so the main character used the same way to let the lecturer know that simple explain is better than complex explain. The value of this video is talking about something can use the simple way to describe it. No need use the complex way to explain. Even as a people, we cannot just only copy paste from the books. We can use our own idea to describe the things. It will be more understand about the content, not just only follow the books strictly and become a person that just only follow what the books or people say. As a human, don't just keep following what the people say. Need to have our own idea.